Banish them already.
Maybe. Both of the heat down here will kill it.
Ouch! That hurt.
It's just out of range to give you a shield.
I've got the crud, someone else.
So banish this vehicle.
I think it was that cough that got you killed. Ah, it's the COVID.
That's why I'm so sudden.
I love it.
Almost done.
Yeah, please get mod on mirror shot, please.
So let's get me and Winged It on the boss. So he does like a lava stack, so Winged It, you might want to back up a bit. I can't remember.
God, I'm just gonna watch your stacks and talk about.
You
Yeah,
get
okay, cool.
magma splash. So I think is it like 5 or 6 of them swapped around? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think once you reach it about 5, I'll get Winged It, get you to taunt him off me. Let's get Dakaman on X, and let's get Villia on square. Really hasn't really had much of a chance to tank anything here yet, so let's do that. So we'll tank Golemag down the back. If Dakaman, if he can pull X up to basically where you are now, and Villia, if you want to tank the other core Rager square up sort of around here. Basically keep bringing them back until their horns stop glowing. Oh yeah, good point. We do need a healer assigned to Villia. That's a good idea.
There goes my level.
Do we want fire protection aura or defensive aura? I'm not sure here. I don't think it's a fire boss.
No.
Cool. Alright, let's go. And yeah, just Dakaman and Villia, pull your core hound back. How are the horns on the core
Yep,
hound today?
they're both good.
Cool.
Just spank him.
That's fine.
Ooh, yeah, 8 stacks.
Look what you didn't tell me.
Yeah, I think I got it back right out of range, don't I? Hey, nice
Well
work.
done, guy.
Ooh, and the mage blade. Oh, why didn't I keep my warlock? And I think we might have to have a guild roll off with the Stormfury and Ingot.
Yep.
just swap them around, I suppose. Don't get too many.
Oh, damn.
Going once, going twice.
Yeah, roll off.
Pat.
Yep, so re-roll Rilla and Daka.
Oh, close.
Yeah, great stack, man. That chest doesn't really drop that often.
Yep. Unlucky, mate.
Oh,
100.
Well, thank you.
Oh, imagine losing on a 99.
jeez.
Okay, I've been there.
Going once, going.
I think I'm at 3 losses at 99 now.
Oh, man.
I've nearly got 2.
I thought you would have robbed that time, man.
It's a sword. I need a sword.
He would have rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, for the what are we going to do? Yeah. So if you're on,
There was a mage chest in there as well. Was that rolled on?
oh, get to there.
No, there's 2 pages of loot.
Yeah, if we want to have one. Ooh.
Going once, going. Going once, going twice.
Correct.
I've got something.
So yeah, with the East of Fear and Anger, that's something that we didn't really discuss before. But do we want to have one person from both Moon Dignity and Beepo roll for that?
Yeah. And then the next one can go to the other group.
Not a problem.
My bag's not rolling.
Yeah, Damien's definitely not rolling. Jazz.
He'll let you roll, not Cal.
I don't trust my roll, but yes. Well, what would I have got?
Oh, respectable 41.
That's good.
Well, great Beepo. Oh yeah, we'll need to do this over on now. So what was our plan with Sulfuron? With all the mages, were we going to try and stack an AoE?
Yeah, I think we're going to bring them together AoE and just make sure we're interrupting them as we go. So we'll probably have to put a rogue on each person.
And would it be good if we have mages on interrupt as well?
Yeah, probably get what Thorny said, put a rogue and a warrior on each, the mages can just focus on that.
Can we just get a double check to make sure that all of our, I think it's 6 paladins are giving buffs?
Okay.
It's fire in the back line. Three of our healers are stunned. Two healers are stunned. Three. Two healers are stunned again.
Supposedly with the elementals, if you stand behind them and taunt them just before they activate, you won't get stunned, but I can't seem to get that to work.
If you get the tanks to put a sunder on them before they get banished, they'll smash the tank.
I can just go. I've been got already.
They clearly don't, because they run into the raid first before they get banished.
It's all good. We're still doing good. So which version are we committing on? Just getting them all together, interrupting and AoEing at once?
Cool hand, please. I'm just grabbing some water while you do.
So ignore the tank on each. Actually, we probably should get a tank on each one, even though we're AoEing, just to keep them together.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got the warriors for the shield slam.
Yep.
Or pummel.
So warriors got their original signs. I've tried to make one for interrupts. Let me know if that doesn't work for anyone.
so we want a warrior tank on all 4 of them. Is Mirror Shell a tank as well?
I can. I've got a ship. I could you too.
So if Mirror Shell and Daka go on the square and moon, you can tank and interrupt, and then have Winging It on Skull and Dane on Cross, and then Carl on the boss. Does that work?
Yeah. So do you want me on blue, was it?
Whichever I've chucked the interrupt on.
Okay, yep.
Just to make.
But just to be certain, so we're on the same page, are we 1 by 1 killing, or are we all together with the interrupt?
I think we were going to go with AoE. Is that what we were going to do?
Drop them out of the game.
Yeah, we can try the AoE strat. It does work quite well if we are on point with the interrupts.
Go.
So that. Yeah. Okay. So I'll take the boss. If we get Illich and Velia, if Velia wants to tank Skull, we've got quite a few warriors. How many warriors? So we've got 7 warriors. Why don't we get Winging It? So we've got Velia tanking Skull. Okay, no, sorry, never mind. Aurel is setting up a macro with targets, so it should make it a bit easier.
Does that make sense? So really, are you tanking him and doing the interrupts? I think that makes sense. And then Carl's on the boss.
That looks fine.
You're wrong. Do we have soul stones ready?
I used mine just before. Do we have any others?
What about divine intervention? Do we have any cooldowns up for that?
Yeah, I've got one.
Cool.
We can get Dane on one of them as well, just so we have extra people looking at the.
Yeah, Dane, do you want to go on Skull?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, so make sure you you do the interrupt in order. So, for example, Illich interrupt, then Relia interrupt, then for X, T-foot interrupt, and then Thorny interrupt, with Winging It at the backup. For Square, Linda interrupt, then Mirror Shower interrupt, and for Moon, Derogue interrupt, and then Daka interrupt. So you'll want to swap over.
So do we have any soul stones on anyone?
I'll use mine in 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Oh, we can wait. 4 minutes, should we?
We've still got the divine interventions.
Okay.
A
Let's
couple
do
of those.
So make sure no one pulls, just because I'm doing my last gear swap before we start. So I want to make sure I'm swapped into my proper gear before we start combat.
So, Cal, you're taking the.
Yeah, if we take the boss to the right and then bunch the rest up to the left, sort of against the wall.
Yep. The heal.
Yep.
And yeah, the tank will want to run in basically at the same time with me, otherwise I'm just going to get overwhelmed.
Just to clarified, the kill order for the DPS on the ads is the skull, X, square, and then moon. Oh, that's right, we're AoEing, never mind.
Yeah, well, AoE, but melee,
Yep.
yeah. Try and go in that order, I suppose.
So just go ham wild.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, all tanks in at the same time.
I died.
Down. So we need another person.
Dane, can you take over Mirror Shell's one?
Square.
Missing a couple of drops there. And as you're doing that, melee focus on X. Well, anyone not
Moon. It's lost.
Yeah.
Cross.
Good. Yep. Looking good.
And then boss.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely.
Fucking whoop.
Oh, that was so nicely done.
It made it gives us all the tanks going in.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I think the trick with that one was the direction we ran in. When we ran in last week, we were kind of a bit too.
We're at the side.
I guess.
Yeah, they were very, very all over the place last week as well.
We will just clear the ads from now on. Beautiful.
Oh, Shadow Strike.
You mean Vendor Strike?
Already with the buses.
The ruins of the have been destroyed. Hunt down the infidels, my brethren.
Going once. Yep.
Sorry, last week it was all paladin gear. Is that just everyone?
If you can use a pole start. Going once. Great guys, that was very nice.
Yeah, that's really nice and smooth. The AoE tactic does work. We can do it.
Sacrifice.
Alright, now we thought Sulfuron was tough. This is a tough one. I'm not quite sure how to do this one.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see what I've said. So you want to... I think you want to poly each of the healers, have a tank on each of the elites. I think once you've gotten a 4 down, you can't poly anymore or something like that. So I'm not entirely sure what order we want to do it in. I need input.
You can polymorph all the healers. You gotta tank the other elites, and you gotta have one tank tanking the boss where he is right now. And once the elites are done, you siege one by one and kill the healers.
So we tank down all the elites first, and then do the healers?
Yeah, because the healers will be polymorphed during the fight, basically.
Okay,
Easy.
cool. So we'll get a mage on each of the healers and a tank on each of the elites. Okay, no worries.
Got a soul stone up as well in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, so they'll do. The one thing I do remember is they do have their damage shield, which will reflect melee damage onto melee people. Then they do their magic shield, which will reflect magic damage onto the casters. So, for example, when a magic shield goes up, all the casters should stop and just have the melee on them.
Only single target damage this fight, isn't it?
Yep. So we just work through them in an order. So skull, cross, and then we'll call it out as we actually go around. All the mages, if you want to pick up a priest and work out which one you're actually going to polymorph. At any stage, if you see a priest up and free, someone just polymorph.
So we'll need a tank to have the boss. Has anyone else tanked the boss yet?
It's really
Sorry,
easy.
does that help?
You just tank him right where he is. He teleports you over to that fire, you just run back up.
Yep. So Wing, do you want to jump on the boss?
Yeah, so we'll just swap Wing and Carl.
So Wing and I do know how to tank the boss. Okay. So basically, you'll grab him further to the back of the room, kind of where the two stalagmites are behind him. Every 20 seconds, 10 seconds, something like that, he's going to teleport you right into the middle of that little fire pit. So you'll want to get out of the fire pit and taunt the boss and then drag him back again. If you don't taunt him, he'll run into the raid. So basically, just hold his aggro, taunt him every time you get teleported, and then run back to the back of the room.
I see we have 7 tanks, but we've only got 5 assigns. Do we want to get the last 2 tanks to be near the sheep in case they get loose? And they could...
Hopefully we'll be working our way around forward. I'll watch which one gets sheep first, and I'll go stand.
Since we've got so many mages, do we want to just have, say, 2 elites up at once? Or how many? Oh, we can't poly the elites. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We can just be backups for if any aren't sheeped.
Yeah, if you see one running around, just hop on it.
Healer assignments for 5 ticks.
Yep.
Yeah, just spread them out and I guess keep them away from.
You want to
the
tank them here,
On the other side of the pit.
right there, where the flare is. And you group them up so that the cleaves and AoEs can all hit.
Yeah. So have we reassigned our tanks now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you've got the you know how to do the tanking now, winging it?
Yeah.
Yep, awesome. Yep. Yeah, just make sure you get out of the fire pit because it does hurt you.
So I'm just gonna grab and guide backwards to the zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just taunt him every time he teleports you. Alright, cool. Alright, well, there's only one thing to do, so just give it a shot.
Kill them all.
And I'm just going to do my flask set swap as well, so I'll give you notice when we're ready to pull. As soon as Linda's back.
Linda's just gone offline, so whether or not.
I'm logging back in now.
There we go.
That's alright, I'll wait for you.
There we go.
Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, everyone in.
Reckless mortals. None may challenge the sons of the living flame.
Teleport in 2 seconds.
I've got release in the back line.
Diamond's up.
Careful of the healer.
Perfect.
Yep.
Can we reshape Diamond?
When magic spike is up.
When it gets to the other end.
Diamond's up.
Okay, we're going nuts. I've got time in the back line.
Sorry, I broke Diamond, sorry.
Hold up.
Alright, damage. Taking down Moon.
Wait,
Diamond.
get done. Oh, are you killing it?
Magic time exactly.
No, it's Diamond again.
Take down Square. How you
Magic.
What's after
Magic
square?
Reflection.
What's after square?
Let's do
Try.
They're all up.
Shipping done.
can you I'm down. Yeah, but a bit. Yeah, can we shift star and circle? And
I'm
done.
down. Healer's down.
Shipping diamond, but it's immune.
Kill diamond now.
Trying.
It's got immunity.
Yeah, once you get a certain amount down, you can't.
Are we able to shoot star and triangle?
Nah, they're immune.
No, you can't shoot anymore.
Oh, that's something that happened when the elites die.
Now we can do it. We're so close.
Alright.
Oh, we got this. We got this. Let's get star.
Hey, Mincer, can you start throwing out some heals, mate?
Oh no, do we have any heal?
I'm DI'd, but I might keep it that way.
Mincer's down. Aura's still no, she's still DI'd.
Yeah, I'll just stay DI'd.
Oh, we got most of them down, so it wasn't too bad, but...
So if we can't reshoot the healers, do we want to take the healers out first, one at a time?
Oh, we can't shoot the elites, so the...
Well, so we can keep the sheep on the healers, then we can do one.
Oh, okay.
That way they can't cross heal.
Yeah, that could be a good idea, but...
Yeah, at the healers.
Yeah, let's do what...
Once they can't be reshaped.
Yeah, keep one elite up, therefore we can keep sheep on. We can do kill healers at one at a time then, because
Is that how it works? When the last elite goes down, the sheep stops working?
I think once 4 things are down, you can't sheep anymore. So once you've killed all the elites, yeah.
we either alternate or we...
Will Wing it have to release?
No. Oh, let me see if I can keep him.
I was thinking, why don't we kill 3 of the 4 elites, keep 1 alive, just tanked, and then we kill the healers, and then we kill the elite last before we take on the...
Jazz is just telling me that the best tactic is to kill all the elites and then work your way through.
Oh, that.
So we just need to ensure that we have tanks near the sheep healers, because they're all going to come loose at center.
That was going well. I got caught in heat before I could get in one time.
No, it was super close.
Yeah, I think what happened was because one of the elites was still going a bit wild in the back line hitting Jasmine, so we lost a bit of healing for a bit.
So looking at icy veins, it's, one tactic is saying start by having the hunter send their pet in to die. So that way everyone can get to their assigned targets while the ads in the boss are focused on the pet.
Yeah, can we just do a bubble pool by belly? That's way easier.
Well, that works too.
Reckless mortals. None may challenge the sons of the living
And we're...
flame.
Oh
Has anyone got
no!
the one intervention?
Just run away.
Probably not worth running.
I just thought it might reset.
We've
Just
got,
DI on Jazz.
Jasmine's got DI, just try and get a distance away from
It
them.
doesn't reset.
Just try and get some distance from them because Jasmine's got DI.
Abel, you want to... never mind, we both got teleported and died.
Don't run, guys.
Okay.
How is people's gear?
Starting to have breaks.
I cannot hear you, mate. I can hear you sometimes speak a little bit, but I get 200% and I hear barely anything.
Is that me, sorry?
No worries. Don't run. Don't.
I have some broken gear. I think can everybody report how many broken, if they have broken pieces?
Where are they going?
They're going for good.
God, they just won't stop.
The DI might run out before they come back.
Probably gonna have to be pretty careful resing the people who are in the buy bit. Maybe we should just ghost in and get a summon or something.
When you res, you think they can't get close enough to us to do the res? Yeah, maybe.
How many are in the 5 pit?
4 or 5.
Might just be safer.
He's got the longest distance res.
We've got 30 yards on our resurrection. I'll get everyone up that ran down the hill.
And we've got respawn, so if we can, if we have a warlock, that can be resed near Major Domo, then yeah, we'll yeah, so the guide I'm reading basically says to kill the elites first, and then all of the tanks will just have to jump onto the healers and take them down. Yeah, what Moraine said. Do we have any hunters that are quite good at kiting?
Yeah, I can card one if you want.
Yeah.
So with the chitin, it says we can have your hunters start to pull by Hang on. So if we're doing the kiting, for example, if Brooke is doing the kiting, I'm not sure, then he can grab the elite on the far left side. Basically jump off the ramp, use your aspect of the cheetah, and run as fast as you can. Then you can actually apparently cut them quite far before needing to use Fang Death.
Do we have any divine interventions or soul stones left? Okay. And Tin Pot still has his divine intervention, so we've got another couple cracks at it.
Okay, so Manahate just traded me a field repair bot, so I'll drop that as soon as we have everyone.
Yeah.
Who traded the repair bot?
I'm not sure who made the repair bot.
Very much.
Was it Patriot, was it?
Nah, it probably wasn't.
I think it was Mana.
Mana said they had one.
Wasn't tonight, eh?
Okay, I've marked star for kiting.
Yeah, all good.
So same as before.
Yeah, are we doing the same strategy, or are we killing one elite and then killing a healer?
No, because they should stay as sheep now, because you're not going to kill all 4 elites because I'm kiting.
Cool, awesome.
Yep, so same.
You might want to get a pally to run in and bubble pool anyway.
Just put up the mage sheet.
I'm not sure if the markers are a bit different now.
Different.
Yeah, the markers are a bit different now.
We're missing the circle.
Okay, so this time, when he teleports, you make sure to run to the back of the room. There were a couple of times where you ended up running the wrong way, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a bit disorienting when he teleports you.
Cheers for the Kings. Yeah, as a heads up as well, the magic shield and the physical damage shield are they separate colours? I'd imagine the magic one's the blue one.
I'm not actually sure.
Because it just might be easier. If
I'm not 100% sure, but I think the magic shields are full. It looks like a full bubble, whereas the I think the physical shields just like a shield spinning from memory.
I think the magic shield.
Yeah.
Purple is melee, blue is caster. Okay.
Alright, so does everyone have their assignments? So Rook is gonna kite Moon, and we'll just go Skull, X, and Square, and then start killing the healers one at a time. So we'll target a healer when we get started, I guess.
So I'm not on Moon then.
Yeah, if you were on Moon, I guess you're DP. Are you happy to DP?
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, just backup tank if something needs to be picked up.
And like, if he does end up running back or something.
Yeah, Brooke, when the elite starts coming back, you want to keep a heads up. Villia may want to grab Moon when the elite starts coming back.
Yeah, no, I'll let you know when he comes back.